Agree with everything.
And then, what did you think of the?
We did like this to him. He just agreed with everything.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, what you just heard is the voice of undefeated 3-division world champion who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, WBA regular title at lightweight, WBA regular title at junior welterweight, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout. He is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he has a highly anticipated fight that's being reported and talked about that could possibly not come to fruition between himself and undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss and no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. So what happens here is this, is that Gervonta Tank Davis, he announced early December, might have been early December, late November. He announced that he was going to fight, King Ryan Garcia, April 15th, possibly Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile, or MGM Grand Arena. But first, he's going to have a showdown January 7th against undefeated WBA super featherweight world champion Dominican star boxer Hector Garcia, okay, who was coming into the fight 16 wins, no loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, 5'9" with a 67-inch arm reach at 31 years of age. Now, Ryan Garcia, he was set to have a tune-up. He fought his last fight in July against Javier Fortuna, and he wanted to have another tune-up before the year's up. He wanted to have a tune-up in October, and then they told him that they wanted to have the fight in December. So they was playing games with Ryan Garcia, right? Because he said he wanted to have a tune-up in October, but then he said he'll fight Tank in December. So if he fought in October, they wasn't going to fight him in December. So he pulled out, and then they changed the date on him again, and they said, well, you're not going to fight in December against Tank. Now we're moving it back to January, okay? So he was like, listen, he wanted to stay active and keep his momentum, but then January came around, and they decided that, yeah, we're going to fight in January, but we're not fighting against you, right? So then he got tired of the games, and he said, okay, I'm going to have a tune-up January 28th. Tank fighting January 7th, but I'm going to have a tune-up January 28th, to which they still was adamant to, if he fought somebody else, they wasn't going to fight him. So they playing mind games and they playing games with him, right? And this is real close to what I was telling you about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence situation. The dates and the months continued to move to Terrence Crawford was like, no, I'm going to get a fight in. But we continue to say, Terrence Crawford ducked the fight. That's for another video. But with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis, he admits this is the case. So he's admitting that this is the case, right? That he indeed, decided that he wasn't going to fight Ryan Garcia, and he's playing games, right? So listen what he said. He said that, no, I told him I'm not fighting, I told him I'm pushing the fight back so I could get another fight in. Listen what he said.
I pushed.
Listen what he said.
He agreed with everything.
He agreed with everything. So you have a bunch of people that are running around and they're saying that Gervonta Tank Davis wants to fight Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia is ducking Gervonta Tank Davis because Ryan Garcia's promoter, retired legendary iconic Hall of Fame Olympic gold medalist, 6th division world champion, superstar Mexican boxer Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya, who is now the founder of Golden Boy Promotions and the CEO of Golden Boy Promotions. Oscar De La Hoya, he stated that, they still have yet to see a contract. And if they don't see a contract by today's end, he said this yesterday. So by tomorrow, meaning today, that they was going to move on to another opponent. So Gervonta Tank, so you get the members and the fans and media members that are saying that Ryan Garcia is pulling out of a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis because he's getting cold feet. No, they're tired of playing this game, okay? And Gervonta Tank Davis is letting you know right here that Ryan Garcia agreed to everything, and they continue to push the fight back. So how's Ryan Garcia avoiding Tank Davis?
And then, what did you think of the?
We did like this to him. He just agreed to everything.
He said he did like this, and he agreed to everything, right? So he said, I pushed the date back. He just agreed to everything. So that means Ryan Garcia wants to fight. He's not ducking the fight. He's not looking for an excuse to get out the fight. Tank is telling you that Ryan agreed to everything, and they continue to move the date. Tank is telling you, I pushed the date back. Listen.
What do you think of the fight stopping there?
He said, talking, just got to sign that dotted line.
He said, I just got to sign on the dotted line, right? No more talking. I just got to sign on the dotted line. You heard what?
You got to sign that dotted line. I pushed.
You heard what he said. I pushed it back for my personal reasons. He said, I pushed the fight back for my personal reasons. So that validates, and he confirmed Ryan Garcia is telling the truth. Listen.
See, he agreed with everything.
And then, what did you think of the?
We did like this to him. He just agreed to everything.
He said he did like this. He just agreed to everything. Ryan Garcia did. Right? He agreed to everything. Then he says, I pushed the fight back. Listen to what he said. Let's listen. Keep listening to what he just had to say. He's going to tell you right now.
Just got to sign that dotted line.
I just got to sign the dotted line. I just got to
sign that dotted line.
I pushed the fight back for my personal reasons. So he's being asked about Ryan Garcia. So this lets you know Oscar De La Hoya is telling the truth. But Oscar De La Hoya is saying they still ain't see a contract and they don't have nothing to move forward with, and that they have not, moved forward, and that Oscar De La Hoya has an obligation to the zone. Okay, so the zone is going to put pressure, as I told you guys, on Oscar De La Hoya to get something done ASAP. If you don't get something done ASAP, it's time for us to move on. You understand? If you don't get something done ASAP, it's time for us to move on. And so with that said, right, this is confirmation. Gervonta Tank Davis says, I pushed the fight back for my personal reasons. He already told you he wanted to get the bag 2 times over. He wanted to get the bag 2 times over, right? And on top of him wanting to get the bag 2 times over, he's saying he did it for his personal reason. He told you, I'm going to eat twice. Nothing wrong with it. But we can't go on telling the world that Ryan Garcia is avoiding and ducking the fight when Tank is telling you himself that he pushed the fight back with Ryan. And he's telling you, right, that Ryan agreed to everything. So if Ryan Garcia agreed to everything, he said Ryan did just like this. He agreed to everything. He agreed to everything. So this lets you know Ryan Garcia wants to fight. Ryan Garcia wants to make the fight happen. He's not ducking the fight. You understand? He's not at all ducking the fight. But you got to understand the powers that be behind the scenes, right? Over Oscar De La Hoya are going to put pressure on Oscar De La Hoya to do something ASAP. Because they could care less about Ryan Garcia or Gervonta Tank Davis. They care about their investment in Golden Boy Promotions and Oscar De La Hoya, that being the zone. They could care less who Ryan Garcia fight, but Ryan Garcia can't sit on the shelf and we not make no money after we invested in this. And we trusted you with our money. So we're trusting you to put on these fights so we could get a return on our investment. He's not, Ryan. He's not sitting on the shelf getting better. He's sitting on the shelf and we're not making no money. Okay, so that's letting you know that the zone is putting the pressure. That's why Oscar De La Hoya is telling you, if we don't have something, the needle moving by tomorrow, we're going to move on. Now, the ball is in, obviously, Gervonta Tank Davis is the A side. This is a mega fight, a mega pay-per-view fight, but the ball is in Gervonta Tank Davis's court. He's the A side. Point blank and period. He's the A side, through and through. So, with that said, right, Gervonta Tank Davis just confirmed that Ryan Garcia wants to fight and agreed to everything. They're just playing hardball with Ryan Garcia. They playing games. Like Ryan Garcia said, they playing mental games. They trying to get him to either to break or pull out, period. So let's see how this unfolds. Hopefully we get the fight April 15th, Las Vegas, Nevada. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.